Del Mar College offers a comprehensive range of continuing education courses to meet your educational needs. If you're interested in upgrading your job-related skills, enhancing your employees' job skills, earning your certificate of high school equivalency, or taking a personal enrichment course, then continuing education is your answer. These are some of the many opportunities available at Del Mar now. I'm Amy Mintz, Associate Professor of Child Development and Early Childhood at Del Mar College. Dr. Fernando Figueroa, the Provost and Vice President of Instruction and Student Services of Del Mar College, is with us. We'll talk with him about the changes in core objectives. Aileen Cunningham, the Assistant Dean of Continuing Education, is also here. She'll explain continuing education in greater detail. We'll also meet the newest recipient of the Dr. Aileen Creighton Award. Professor of Kinesiology, Carolyn Mauck, is with us. Students in the radio and television program will present their Del Mar Now update. We've got a great show for you. Stay with us. This is Del Mar Now. Our first guest is the Provost and Vice President of Instruction and Student Services at Del Mar College. He's been at the college since the spring of 2010. Previously, he served as the Dean of the University Studies at Tyler Junior College after serving 2 years as the Dean of Arts and Letters at Morton College, a community college in Cicero, Illinois. He holds a bachelor's degree from Loyola University and a master's and doctoral degree from Louisiana State University.
Go Tigers.
Please welcome to Del Mar Now, Dr. Fernando Figueroa.
Hey Amy, how's it going?
Doing well. Thanks for being here with us.
Thank you for having me.
There's a lot of talk about the core objectives in higher education these days, at least in Texas. What are these core objectives?
Well, we've got to step back. There's a difference between the core curriculum and then the core objectives. Okay. And the core curriculum is kind of the spine, as it were, of the degree programs in the state of Texas. So in order to achieve an associate's degree and baccalaureate degree, you need to have 42 hours in these specific, kind of competencies or objectives. And so then the state of Texas, working through the university and community college academic representatives and faculty, put together kind of a review of the entire core curriculum, and then instead of having it be kind of a cafeteria menu style or focusing on the courses in a core curriculum, they really wanted to focus on competencies that a student would be able to grow and achieve by the time they got a degree. And there were 6 primary core objectives or competencies that were associated with that. And 4 of them I think are pretty standard or have been standard: critical thinking, communications, quantitative reasoning, math, and then there was social responsibility was added, personal responsibility, and teamwork. And those are 3 of the new ones that are, and those kind of developed out of the American Association of College and Universities LEAP initiative, which was looking at, in terms of a liberal arts or an overall kind of academic understanding of things, what each individual should, who has a degree, be able to do. And so not just a matter of data points that they would know, but competencies that they could initiate. And so that's why teamwork and social responsibility and personal responsibility became more important as we were looking at how teamwork and collaboration are becoming more important in industry and business and government.
Definitely. So we've got some new ones added, and then some that are still the same. And is there anything that excites you the most out of the core objectives? There
are 2 things that really excite me. The first is the focus on, we're going back to really the historic tradition of education, which is cultivating effective citizens, intelligent citizens, informed citizens, people who can work with others in order to achieve solutions to issues or problems that would come in when we're living in society together. So I think that the shift of the core curriculum from knowledge content only to how do you use that knowledge content in a way that's responsible, in a way that has integrity, in a way that you're able to communicate and think critically, really focuses on the social element of learning rather than just the achievement of a degree or credential.
And to be honest, almost every profession out there, you're social in some way or another.
Absolutely.
Whether it's face-to-face or even online social.
Exactly. And so, what we used to call soft skills, and that was kind of, in some ways, it was like there's the hard skills, which are important, and there's the soft skills. We're finding nowadays, especially in the social networked world that we live in, that those soft skills are now as critical as any hard skills we have.
Will degree plans change for students who are already working on a degree or certificate?
The new core was implemented for fall of 2014.
Okay.
So as with anything that we do, when if you started your degree plan before fall of 2014, then you would finish out under the old core. And then the people coming in fall of 2014 or change a degree in after fall of 2014 would then be under the new core.
Okay, so the new income students will get to experience the new core.
Yes.
Okay. Will the way students are evaluated in classes change?
Not the way they're evaluated, but the way they're assessed. And I know it's a kind of a distinction sometimes without a difference. But in order to be included in the core curriculum, you had to submit a course with the ability to assess one of, a combination of 2 or 3 of those core competencies or core objectives. I know this is kind of complicated, and believe me, unless you're filling in the charts for the coordinating board of Texas, it's not terribly interesting. But the idea being that every course that's in the core has to focus on critical thinking and communication skills, and then they add either quantitative reasoning or social responsibility, teamwork, or personal responsibility. And so then these courses that are in the core will assess how students do in those core objectives. They may or may not be included in the evaluation of the student for a grade, but we're assessing them and looking at how our degree plans are cultivating those core objectives.
Are there any other major changes at Del Mar College that will impact students?
Right now, the one that's I think on everybody's mind is the capital improvement plan. And that's going to affect everything that's done at the college. Building new spaces, changing the face of the college so that there's a sense of movement into the future, as well as a respect for the traditions of the past. And then how does the renovation of spaces, the creation of new spaces on east and west campuses, and then looking to the south as well, and the kind of the design plans for the south, really expands our view of Del Mar College, which then expands kind of how we integrate and how we work with our community partners, with our business partners. I think all of the things that are going on in the community with Eagle Ford Shale is really challenging us to rethink how we function as a community college. And fortunately for us, we've been, under the leadership of Dr. Marcia, we've really focused on becoming a planning college and known for that. And so then more and more of our partners in the community and the business are looking to us to really be a planning hub for a lot of things that are going on here at the college.
Sounds exciting.
Yes, it is.
If someone has a question about some of the stuff we've talked about today, would you share your contact phone or webpage?
Yeah, I believe it's 698-1205, extension 1205 at the college. And you can find me on the website or Google me, and I'd be happy to hear from people.
Well, thanks for stopping by and sharing.
Thank you, Amy, very much.
The Assistant Dean of Continuing Education, Ann Cunningham, is up next. Later in the show, we'll meet this year's recipient of the Dr. Aileen Creighton Award for Teaching Excellence. Stay with us.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how we best to spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Oh, 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 oh.
Catch the Viking spirit. Nationally recognized and locally focused, Del Mar College has been delivering dreams for over 75 years. If Del Mar College has touched your life, join the Vikings Alumni Association and help others achieve their dreams. Stay connected. Support scholarships. Explore the Viking Career Network. Join online today at delmar.edu/alumni for as little as $10 and get a free t-shirt. Show your Viking pride.
Our second guest is the Assistant Dean of Continuing Education at Del Mar College. She started with the college in September of 2010. She holds a bachelor's degree from the University of Texas at Arlington and a master's degree from Texas Wesleyan University. Please welcome Ann Cunningham. Hi.
Hi.
Thanks for being here with us.
Well, thank you for asking me.
Yes. I think the big question that a lot of people want to know is what is the difference between continuing education classes and credit classes?
Well, it's easier to think of continuing education as a college within the college. We do community classes. Our students range from 4 years old to, I think the oldest one we have is 96. and for those younger and older populations, they do more community things, swimming classes and college, kids camp and those kinds of things. But we also do workforce training. And the difference between the workforce training we do, because we teach computer classes, they teach computer classes over on the credit side. We do the down and dirty, and it's how to do it. We don't go into the theory, we don't go into the background. This is how you run Excel, this is how you run Microsoft Word. But as far as the theory behind it and the ones and zeros, that part we don't do. So we do a lot of workforce training. This is the training you need to get a job or to get a better job or to just do better on the job that you already have.
Okay, well that makes sense. So why would someone want to sign up for these continuing education classes versus a credit class perhaps?
Well, if all you need to do is learn one certain thing and you're not interested in getting a degree or a certificate, then we're the ones to come and see. Let's say your job description changes a little bit and now you're having to do bookkeeping. Come take bookkeeping with us. And so it's a 30-hour course as opposed to going through a semester-long course. We also schedule our classes so that they're more convenient for students. They're in the evenings, they're on Saturdays sometimes they're during the day. We schedule them at all times to meet the students' needs. So we're more of the retail end. We're open when the students can come.
Well, that makes sense, and that makes that accessibility to the students a big, I guess, selling point of these classes. Brought up a good point about how our job demands may change. So we need, I need now you to do this skill. So I need you to be trained in this skill. So I can go get this training real quick then and keep my job or get a raise in my job for having this additional skill.
Right.
That makes sense. So, well, you mentioned swimming just a second ago, and a lot of people think that continuing education classes are simply the hobby classes or for pastimes, photography, for example. What other skills and certifications can someone earn through continuing education?
Well, we do a lot in the healthcare area. You can become a certified nurse assistant. We do phlebotomy. We do health unit coordinator, and a lot of people go, what? Health unit coordinator, when you walk onto the floor of the hospital, they're the person sitting behind the desk. They maintain all the records and all the files, and they tell you, no, you need to go down the hall. And that's what they do. And there's a huge demand for health unit coordinators.
That's great to know.
So, and it's one class, it's 100 hours. You actually get to watch people doing the job, and because we teach it at the hospital. Continuing education has transportation training. Truck drivers make a lot of money. Food managers. If you work in a restaurant, you have to have somebody on staff for the whole time who has food manager certification, and they learn about food safety, keeping the food hot enough or cold enough. And in fact, I observed one of the classes, and he had the triangle on there is this triangle of death.
Oh dear.
And of course the evaluations we get back say, oh, I didn't, there were a lot of things I didn't know, and now I know. So that eating out is much safer for us.
Thank you for allowing that to happen.
And we do enjoy that. And we do bookkeeping, and we're forever expanding our programs. We see what the needs are. Real estate is absolutely huge because the market is good.
Thankfully.
Yes, and so we're maxing out those kinds of classes. We also handle GED and ESL as well.
So you're tapping into what the community is growing. We have certain needs for this skill, this certification, and so you're really matching those needs to the area residents.
Absolutely.
That's great. A lot of the programs like Del Mar in the Child Development Program are cross-listed. They're courses for CEU credits. How does that work?
Okay, cross-listing is one of my favorite things because it allows somebody to take a credit course without having to get transcripts, without having to take an entrance exam, without having to fill out an application. It's a registration form and the tuition for the class, and that's it. And they do everything that the credit student does. They take the tests, they do the assignments, they have to follow all the rules, and the only difference for our instructors is they have 2 roles instead of 1. And that's the only difference. They even get graded the same. We do that for students because sometimes they just want to take the course for their own general knowledge or because they need it in order to maintain their licenses or their certifications, or they want to try it. And it gives them a way of trying a college class without any if for some reason it doesn't work out, it's okay. It's not on a transcript.
Can you get financial aid for these CE classes?
Some of them you can. If a course is required for a credit program, for example, certified nurse aid is required for electrocardiography and sonography. Because CNA is required, then it's eligible for financial aid. But if it's not, no, but we do have, if it's a workforce course, okay, which means, would help you with your job or getting a job, then it's eligible for what we call TPEG funding. TPEG funding will pay a portion of it, and you don't have to pay it back.
Well, good to know. Well, how can someone find more information about the continuing education courses?
Well, the best thing to do is just give us a call at 698-2122. You can email us at ce@delmar.edu. You can visit us at the Center for Economic Development at 3209 South Staples, or you can visit us on the website at www.delmar.edu/CE.
Good to know. Well, thank you for stopping by.
Well, thank you for having me.
We're taking a short break. Students in the radio and television program are next with the Del Mar Now update. Stay with us.
Social media is bringing us closer together every day. The CCRTA invites you to stay in touch through any and all of our many pages. Follow us on Facebook for up-to-date news about the city and other issues in public transit. Stay up to date on rider alerts through Twitter. Find route information, maps, and more on our website at ccrta.org. View videos or take our downtown virtual tour on our YouTube page. Or email us with any questions or concerns. Be connected to the Corpus Christi Regional Transportation Authority.
Welcome to this edition of Del Mar Now Update. I'm Kira Hayes.
And I'm Brandon Pettis.
There's no higher award a Del Mar College faculty member can receive locally than the Dr. Aileen Creighton Award for Teaching Excellence. Professor of Kinesiology Carolyn Mauck has been honored as the 2014 recipient of this prestigious award. Mauck is the 13th individual honored by the Del Mar College. Dr. Creighton was known as a master teacher and serves as a benchmark for faculty. She was known for her dedication to students and higher education. Mauck's peers believe that she lives up to the standards set by Dr. Creighton. Letters of support from faculty and students extol Mauck's value as a first-class educator who cares about her students. Mauck has been on the faculty of Del Mar College since 1985. She graduated from Roy High School, Del Mar College, and Stephen F. Austin State University.
The student literary magazine of Del Mar College is one of the 2 finalists for the Pinnacle Award. The Siren was chosen for the honor, which is given out by the College Media Awards. The award is for the best literary magazine of a 2-year school. This is the first time the Siren has been up for such a prestigious award. The student editor of the magazine was Betty Alvarado, who is now a full-time reporter for the Corpus Christi Caller-Times. The Del Mar College English Department was also instrumental in providing material for the magazine. English professor Sarah Kaplan had her class in creative writing provide short stories and poetry. Earlier this year, the Del Mar College newspaper, The Foghorn, placed 3rd in the nation for 2 schools with enrollment over 7,500.
6 individuals have been selected for their support of Del Mar College. The Del Mar College Vikings Alumni Association will honor the 6 individuals October 28th during the Blue and Silver Spectacular Dinner and Award Ceremony. The 6 represent alumni, staff, faculty, and friends. The Distinguished Faculty Honoree is Del Mar's Media Production Manager, Gerard Munoz. Distinguished Faculty is Associate Professor of Biology, Dr. John Robert Hatherill. The Distinguished Friend Award will go to Paulette Kluge, who is a board member of the Del Mar College Foundation. The mayor of Corpus Christi, Nelda Martinez, is the Distinguished Alumni recipient. The Outstanding Alumni Award will go to Rosie Gonzalez, who is the Public Affairs and Community Relations Coordinator for Citgo Petroleum. The Young Alumni recipient is Jennifer Robles Chancellor, who was the winner of the grand prize of $10,000 from the U.S. Department of Energy's Science and Energy Research Challenge. The individuals were nominated by their peers
and selected by the Alumni Association Awards Committee. The Del Mar College competitive speech team has returned from its first speech tournament. The Vocal Vikings competed against 8 colleges and universities at Tarrant County College Northeast the last weekend of September. The 7-member team placed second in the individual event sweepstakes and second place overall sweepstakes. There were several first-place finishes. Miguel Porforio placed first in impromptu speaking and in programmed oral interpretation. Denise Mugabe took first place in persuasive speaking. Some of the institutions represented at the speech tournament were SMU, the University of North Texas,
along with Howard Payne University and Southeastern Oklahoma State University. A former Del Mar College employee has left the college a large financial gift. The gift was provided by the late Dwayne Sandlin, who was a counselor at Del Mar College for 20 years and retired in 1986. The gift is for $1.5 million, and it will establish the Dwayne Sandlin Endowment for Library Services. The donation was recognized at a recent meeting of the Del Mar College Board of Regents. The presentation was given by retired Del Mar College professor Cheryl Poff, who was a stepdaughter of Sandlin. Sandlin began his career as a teacher at Cunningham Junior High School in Corpus Christi in 1953, and then he became a counselor. He was then a counselor at Miller High School before joining Del Mar College in 1966.
4 community and technical college partners will share an $825,000 grant. This grant is from the National Science Foundation. Del Mar College is receiving $80,000 of the grant to help train students in spatial thinking activities. Specifically, the project will engage science, technology, engineering, and mathematics students to visualize, manipulate, and solve 3D application problems. The goal of the project is to prove university-level spatial thinking skills can be adapted and tested at the 2-year college level. Professor of Computer Science Philip Davis says students and faculty will receive a stipend for participation. Other colleges involved in the project are located in Virginia, Illinois, and Connecticut.
That's this edition of Del Mar Now Update. I'm Kira Hayes.
And I'm Brandon Pettis. Stay tuned for more Del Mar Now.
I spent the day in the shade of a tree, thinking how are we best to spend this precious time that we've been given. I came to thinking that the best use of my time would be with you.
Just imagine the places we can go together. Del Mar College. Dreams delivered.
Oh, 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 oh.
For more information about Del Mar Now, log on to www.delmar.edu/now. If you have questions, comments, or suggestions to help us improve Del Mar Now, send an email to now@delmar.edu.
Our final guest today is a professor of kinesiology at Del Mar College. She holds an associate's degree from Del Mar College and a bachelor's and master's degree from Stephen F. Austin University. She's also the newest recipient of the Dr. Aileen Creighton Award for Teaching Excellence. Please welcome Carolyn Mauck. Hi.
Hi.
Thank you for being here and congratulations.
Well, thank you for having me.
What does it mean to you to be selected for this prestigious Dr. Aileen Creighton Award?
It means that it means the world to me, number one. But it means a great deal because I think it's based on teaching excellence. And to receive that honor is truly just out of my, realm of expectation because that's what I wanted to do, from day one, was be a teacher.
Oh, well, you obviously do it well. Congratulations.
Well, thank you.
What made you choose teaching as a profession?
Well, I found that I was good with people. I enjoyed working with people and teaching things. And I had summer jobs as a tennis coach and, teaching things to young children. And I was fairly successful, so I thought I would enhance that and pursue that as my major.
Oh, we're glad to have you.
Thank you.
So what is your most memorable teaching moment?
I would say on a daily basis, I try to turn a light bulb on somewhere throughout my day. And when I see the look on someone's face where they get something, a major concept, that just really tickles me and makes me know that I'm successful.
I teach young children, so I can agree with you on that light bulb moment.
The light bulb moment.
When it's like the aha. Yes, it does give you a little bit of goosebumps, doesn't it?
And I want to share my passion with them, and to see them become somewhat passionate about my subject is really important to me.
Yes, definitely. Well, you're also an advisor for the Social Dance Club at Del Mar College. How long has the Social Dance Club been on campus?
I believe it originated somewhere in the early 1990s with Miss Ann Stewart, who taught social dance in our department.
What are some of the things that the Social Dance Club would do?
Well, we are working with community entities, and we will perform in public. We have worked with the Bernie's Crawfish Boil and done entertainment there, TV spots. We also host weekly dance drop-in sessions where you can learn a new dance every Wednesday from 2:30 to 4 in the multi-purpose room above the swimming pool. So it'll be peer teaching, instructor taught, and we'll just have a good time.
Does a student need to be enrolled in a dance class to be a part of this organization?
No, any Del Mar College student, and we're allowing a guest to come with them as per our policy in the building. Any Del Mar College student, valid ID, may have a guest. So we're located in AQ 202 above the swimming pool.
Well, that makes sense. A dance would probably be beneficial with a partner, wouldn't it?
Well, sure, but you don't have to have a partner, so come on. It's open to faculty, staff, and students.
Faculty as well, good to know. What activities do you have planned for this upcoming year?
Well, in the near future, we have a fall performance that we're co-sponsoring with the Del Mar College Dance Ensemble. The Social Dance Club will be choreographing and presenting several dances, and it'll be a performance in the gymnasium, so it's kind of a showcase for all the dance classes that we teach, as well as the activities and social groups that we have.
Exciting. What about a student perhaps that maybe has a little bit of stage fright or fright asking someone to dance? Is that something that the Social Dance Club would assist in?
Sure. I think just by its nature, it's a very social group of people, and I see students in my classes come out of their shell during the course of the semester, and I think part of that is when you develop a skill and some proficiency in a skill, your confidence level rises, and therefore it's easier to overcome shyness or any hesitations.
So even someone without rhythm is welcome in this club.
That's right. Your heart doesn't know what your feet are on, what beat your feet are on, as long as you have fun.
Well, where can someone get more information about the Social Dance Club?
They can call my office at 698-1338. We will have a Facebook link on Social Dance Club. Stop by Gym 110 and you will find me.
Okay. Thank you for the information.
Welcome.
If you have questions or comments about Del Mar Now, send an email to now@delmar.edu. Our next show begins in November. We'll hope you tune in. Until then, I'm Amy Mintz for Del Mar Now. Thanks for watching.